Hey guys, it's Liz. This will be my uh two shelves tour. As you can see, you can pretty much see the two shelves. Yes, I do realize that there's two cans of something to drink on there, but that's because I'm currently drinking them. One's open, one's not. One's for now, one's for when I'm done with that one. But yes, as you can see, not many books on there because they can only take a certain amount of the shelves can only take a certain weight. As you can see, I have stuff hanging on them, and yes, but I'm leaving them there. Usually, I have stuff like on the shelving system, like right in front of it. Like I had with these, like I had them on top, this is a hashtag loop rate. But yes, this is my tour of the bookshelves. So let's get started. I'm going to start with the top shelf and then go to the bottom shelf. So these two were on the top shelf. I just took them down earlier. So this is Eragon and Eldest. Whoops. Eragon and Eldest. This was a pretty popular book. And right there it says about the newest book. And this is 1 and 2, Eragon and Eldest by Christopher Poloni. I'm hoping I said it right. I read a little bit of this book. Yes, there's a tab in here from when my sister was reading it. But no, I didn't read all of them. I didn't read all of this book. I only read a little bit into it. But good book. If you guys have seen the movie, then you know that it's a good series. I preferably like the books most of the time because sometimes the movies don't go into detail about the book. Like the movie's a lot different than the book, so I usually go for the books. So I always go for books and stuff like this. So I like the books like these, like dragons, mystical stuff. Like how you can see, I have Chosen and stuff like that. Not Chosen, the Untamed series and stuff like that. But I'll get into a lot of what I like later on to the series or later on into the video. But this is Eragon and Eldest. This is 2. This is 1 by Christopher Poloni. This is the Inheritance Cycle, like the series, and stuff like that. There's also Becca Cooper, the Terrier series, by Tamora Pierce. It looks like this. I've been reading a little bit about this book. It's extremely hard for me to describe it. Basically, this book is in like pages look like this. In old times. And the map right here. Where there's not cops, there's dogs. Like 2 dogs each. For each little area. Like they have their own little area that they have to like scout to make sure that there's no problem. And basically there's 2 people. Their cops are called dogs now. And they're a team of 2 that go walking around. And they have assigned to them a puppy, which is what Becca is right here. A puppy, which is a rookie in training, basically. And they're teaching them how to basically scout the streets the way the law sees it fit to. Which is, it's not a bad series at all. Basically, you're just trying to make sure that the law is upheld. In the beginning, they're trying to find someone who murdered a child. um, who murdered her child, and they're um, they're just trying to find out who killed them by going to people who they think has connections in higher places to find out, where'd they go, what are they doing, and stuff like that. And then I have Wolfsbane, which is the second book of the series. I don't have the first one, which is Nightshade, by Andrea Kramer. And basically, it's about a wolf, like two different wolf packs, and the girl named Calator. She is destined to be mated with somebody, and they have to go through a ritual to be mated with him. And she's the leader of one wolf pack, and he is the leader of another wolf pack. But she finds and saves another man who was attacked by a bear, and she saves his life by letting him drink from her blood, and and it saves him. It brings him back to life. And basically, he's trying to, and she wants him, but she wants the other man as well. So this is Wolfsbane. The first one is Nightshade. The third one is Blood Rose, I think. I have that one on my Nook, which is right here. Like that. It's on, but yeah. All by Andrea Kramer, excuse me. But yeah, it's a really good book. These are my Twilight series books. I have The Life of Bree Tanner by Stephenie Meyer. If you've seen Eclipse, you know who Bree Tanner is. Oh, it's upside down. You'll know who Bree Tanner is. She's from the army. That was the vampire army that was being created to destroy the Cullens. I also have the director's notebook from the director from the first movie, Catherine Hardwicke. From what I heard, she was fired because she didn't do the movie the way it was supposed to be. And then this is the illustrated guide of the Twilight Saga, the official one. Basically telling you everything about everyone and how they thought of it during the movie. And that's for the movie. You can see I have Twilight, New Moon, Eclipse, and Breaking Dawn. Breaking Dawn, I put it up there. My sister wanted to read it, so I took it down, and then I put it on the top because it was hard for me to put it back up. And these are by they're all by Stephenie Meyer. Sorry about that. One of my books fell off. I'll put it behind here. There's also the Fablehaven series. I have 1 through 3 in this pack. There's 1, 2, and 3. And 4 is right here. I like to keep take really good care of my books. And that's why these are all in really good condition. This series is by Brandon Mull. If you like stuff like about fairy tales and fantasies and stuff like that, you'll like Fablehaven. At first I was skeptical about this, but after I read it, I found out it was really, really good. So I would suggest reading these books because they are awesome. Alright, up next is sorry, I heard it creaking. too short for this crap. And then there's the House of Night. In all honesty, I don't know which book goes first. I don't know if it was Marked or Untamed, but they're all by PC Cast and Kristen Cast. It is a really good series. I've read all of them. It's been a year since I've read them, so I don't know which one is first. This book, I think it's about witchcraft and vampires. I don't know. Witchcraft or vampires, either or. I don't remember. Probably vampire. But yeah, I don't remember which one was first. And I do apologize for that. They're a really good series. I will admit that. They're really good. I like them. You can get them like if you're into that sort of stuff, like the vampires and stuff like that. Like I am. Like I have all mostly vampire and mystical kind of stuff. Right now I'm gonna move on to my bottom shelf, but I'm gonna re-put back all of these. That was there. And I'm going to start with this one. Usually I don't like this kind of book, but it stood out to me. This is Tempting the Beast, Feline Breed, #1, by Laura Lee. This is basically paranormal, erotica, romance. Pretty good. And like I said, I'm not into most of that kind of stuff, but I liked it. So you can check it out if you want to. Sorry, I gotta take off my shoes. Really starting to bother me now. No, I'm not wearing Velcro shoes. It's just a type of shoe. This where it has the little strap on the side. The turd. So it's not Velcro shoes. I can tie my own shoes. This was a Loot Crate exclusive. So if you don't know what Loot Crate is, I'm gonna put in a link to in the description below, so that way you guys can know what a Loot Crate is. So I don't have to go into full detail what it is. But this is Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. Like I said, it was a Loot Crate exclusive. Trying to open the window, it's hot in here. A Loot Crate exclusive. I don't know what it is. I haven't read it yet. I've been trying to read my other books lately, so if I find out what it's about, like when I read it, I'll let you know. I usually don't like reading the description back here. I like going by just reading it. So if I read it and figure out what it's about, I'll let you guys know, and that'll be a different video. I'm just trying to like make this video kind of short and easy for you guys, so that way it's not so long and you guys don't get bored. Now I'm gonna do Rick Riordan. If you don't know who Rick Riordan is, he does the Percy Jackson in the Olympian series. It became a big movie. They actually made 2 of them. I think they're gonna make a 3rd one as well. Rick Riordan is a really good novel, a really good author. He did, this is Lightning Thief, part 1, and this is Sea of Monsters, which just came out, I think, last year. And, if you guys haven't seen the movie, this is about, like, a little kid. In the books, they're, like, 12 years old, in the books. But in the movie, they made them out to be, like, teenagers, like 16, 17, maybe, like, 15, 16, 17. They made them that tall, that older, so that way, because they were afraid if they did it, like, 14, they weren't afraid to, like, get hurt or anything. Something like that. But yeah, he's accused of being stealing the lightning bolt. Obviously, Zeus's lightning bolt, and Zeus, Hades, and Poseidon are, well, every god is sending out their minions to get the lightning bolt from Zeus, so that way they could, or from Percy, to overthrow Zeus. But I would recommend reading this book. I don't want to give away the ending, like the full story of this. So this is by Rick Riordan. This is book 1. This is book 2. So far they've been doing pretty good in the movies. I love them. I found them very interesting. I'm gonna move these. I don't want to knock them off. But pretty good. Lima Rita, pretty good. If not of the age of 21, please don't drink. I would highly recommend against it. 21, go ahead. Don't drink and drive. But this is also by Rick Riordan. This is the Heroes of Olympus series. The Lost Hero, number 1. And the Son of Neptune, number 2. Basically, these guys are going on a rescue mission. It's basically going off of the Percy Jackson. They're looking for Percy. They haven't seen him, and they haven't heard from him. He was abducted, and they can't find him at all. And his friend or his girlfriend is trying to find him, and they're lost. So I forget what they're called. Piper, Leo, and Jason go on this rescue mission to find him. I think this is the right series. They go on a rescue mission to find him, and everything like that. I'm thinking that this is the right series where he gets lost or something. I don't know if that's the story. If it's not, I'm sorry. Camp Half-Blood. So this is when they're at Camp Half-Blood. I just don't know if it's this book I'm talking about that they're looking for Percy Jackson. He went missing after one of his missions. So hopefully this is the right one that I'm talking about. That's also by Rick Riordan. The Heroes of Olympus, book 1 and 2. Lost Hero, number 1, and Son of Neptune, book 2. This is also by Rick Riordan. The Kane Chronicles. The Red Pyramid, number 1. Red Pyramid, and the Throne of Fire, book 2, by Rick Riordan. Twin brother and sister, Sadie and Carter, go on an adventure. Or I don't think they go on an adventure. I think they're trying to finish what their father started. They're trying to haven't read this book in a while, so I really don't know. They're trying to just finish what they started. What their father started and everything. Let's see if I can put this down here. See if it'll stay up here. I don't know. Just so that way it's not being suffocated. There we go. See if I can get my phone. Yeah, my phone right here. Really old. You can tell it's really old. None of the newer iPhones have this kind of port anymore. It's an iPhone 4. Can't afford a new one. Yeah, can't afford a newer one. I'm broke. And then there's the Vampire series. right here. Vampires, The Demons of the Ocean, Book 1, and this is by Justin Somper. Looks like this is the first book. This is number 2, Tide of Terror, in the same series. This is number 3, The Blood Captain. And number 4 is Black Heart. I'm going to read the back of the first one so that way you guys can get a feel for what these are. Twins Connor and Grace never dreamed that there was any truth to the vampirate's shanty their father sang to them before he died. But that was before the two were shipwrecked and separated from each other. For Connor, who is taken aboard a pirate ship, there is a chance to learn to sword fight. But for Grace, aboard a mysterious ship of vampire pirates, the danger is great. The twins want to find each other more than anything, but their time is limited, and they're an ocean apart. So basically, they're separated. The reason, sorry for that, I thought there was someone at the door. The reason why they got shipwrecked was after their father died. Someone was trying to basically say, well, you're going to be coming to live with me, and because we can't have kids, my wife wants kids, we both want them, but we can't have them. So you guys are going to come live with me. Oh, and by the way, you're getting kicked out of your house because you know what, your father is dead and you can't take care of yourselves. Oh, and by the way, you're coming to live with us. So they didn't like that, so they took their father's ship, which boat, which no longer belonged to them because the bank was seizing everything that their father ever owned. And they took it out on ship, and there was a bad storm, and a wave hit them, and it totally broke the ship. And pirates were able to rescue Connor, but a mysterious vampire pirate ship took Grace, and she was living aboard. They were living aboard, separate and apart, and they didn't like it. They wanted to find each other, but they were also having fun on their ships. And basically, they felt like they had a connection to each other that most twins, or that all twins have to each other. They felt they knew they were alive. They could feel that each other were alive, but they wanted so dearly to be next to one another, to see one another. That was my phone. I just turned my phone off. Sorry. So basically they're trying, they love where they are, but they just want that yearning to find each other. And this is my next book, The Poison Diaries by Mary Rose Wood, and I don't know who that one is. So I never heard of the Duchess. I don't know what this book is about. I've never read it yet. I got it maybe a couple months ago, but I put it up here, and I never got around to reading it. So maybe if I find out what it's about, I'll let you guys know in another video, okay? This is Catching Fire, part of the Hunger Games. I have the Hunger Games and Mockingjay on my phone, or not on my phone, on my Nook, which I believe I showed you before, which is in here. I've read all of the books. Excuse me. I've read all of the books. I only have Catching Fire on hardback. I got this before I was able to get Mockingjay on hardback, or Mockingjay. I ended up downloading them onto my Nook. It was actually cheaper on my Nook than it was in person, but I got this at Costco for like $12. Um, yeah, I got that for cheap. Um, if you guys know what The Hunger Games is, that book needs no introduction, needs no story at all. So my next book is the Inkheart series by Cornelia Funk. Funk? I think that's how you spell her name. I think she's like German or something. But this is Inkheart. My sister was reading this book recently, and it came back to me like this. So I'm pretty mad about it because I love keeping my books in nice shape. You can see how this one's, except for like the little creases right here, but that's normal for most books. But this is Inkspell, and I also have the third book of the sorry, the third book of the series, which is Ink Death. It's been a long time since I read these. I read these immediately after I got them because I saw the movie. It's basically it's really hard to describe. Sorry, I keep going on the camera. I have something right down here at my feet. Basically, he's a silver tongue. There's a man who's a silver tongue. It's really hard for me to describe, actually. One cruel night, Maggie's father reads aloud from Inkheart, and an evil ruler named Capricorn escapes the boundary of the books, landing in their living room. Suddenly, Maggie is in the middle of the kind of adventure she thought only took place in a fairy tale. She must master the magic that has conjured up this nightmare. Can she change the course of that story? Can she change the course of the story that has changed her life forever? And the way it goes is her father read something aloud and it brought Capricorn out. But the way it works is when one comes out, one goes in. So when Capricorn came out, Maggie's mother was put in. So Maggie's mother was written in. Holy shit, my hair's bad. But yeah. So Maggie had also lost her mother that night. Not lost like she died, but just lost her into the book. And basically they tried for years to get her back. That is the end of the shelves, but I have a couple more off to the side. Trying to make this all even so that it's not breaking it. I also have The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo by Stieg Larsson. I'm gonna tell you say it. It was made into a movie. I got this from the library. They were selling it, which is why I got the X. They were selling it. I wanted it, so. And I also have, if I can grab it, The Scandalous Summer of Sissy LeBlanc by Lorraine Desprez, or however you say it. I also have The Switch by Diane Whiteside. Also, like one of those erotica romances, I think. I don't know. And I talked about this book in one of my daily blogs. Only the Fallen Soar and Falling Fly. I've been reading it. This is about Skylar White. I've been reading it, but I haven't been reading it fast enough. It's pretty good to me so far. And this is very popular. The Walking Dead. My mom actually owns these comics, so these aren't mine. I'm just borrowing it from her. I'm on comic book 5 and 6. So, those aren't mine. They're my mom's. Sorry, I had to walk away to put them both where they belong. I always keep books by my bed, so that way if I can't sleep at night, I read. And this must look familiar to you guys too. Divergent, Insurgent, Elegant, and 4. Insurgent is actually sitting in my bed. I have that out, and I'm currently I'm currently reading it, so that's why it's not in here. And I also have the 50 Shades of Grey series. I don't know. You guys had to have heard of that by now. If you guys haven't, then holy crap. It's 50 Shades of Grey, 50 Shades Darker, and 50 Shades Freed by, the Divergent series is by Veronica Roth. I forgot to mention that, and I'm sorry. But these are by E.L. James. I think it's a female. I think it's a girl who made these books. She must have gotten a lot of money from this, by the way. Because this book is, like, awesomated. I read all 3 of them in a matter of days. And literally days. If you like that kind of stuff, I would suggest reading them. I loved them. I wasn't into it. I'm still not into it mostly. But I thought they were really good. But yeah, I thought they were really good. I'm usually not into that kind of stuff. Now I'm gonna show you what I have on my Nook. I didn't want that. What I have on my Nook, come on, get off. Library. I have 100 Facts About Animals by Robert Jensen. 100 Facts About Sharks by Robert Jensen. Jensen, they're both by Robert Jensen. The Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. The Daughters of the Moon by Lynn Ewing, I think it is. I have Defending Jacob by William Landay. Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick. Infinity, The Chronicles of something. Let me see. Chronicles of Nick. The Chronicles of Nick by Sherilyn Kenyon. Midnight Kiss, or A Kiss of Midnight. A Kiss of Midnight by Laura Adrian. Nefret's Curse by Kristen Cast and P.C. Cast. It's basically another part of this book. It's just telling you the curse of what's in here, what's in the book. I also have Once Upon a... What? The hell is that? Sorry, I'm there. The Sisters Grimm by Michael Buckley. The Sisters Grimm, basically they're the Brothers Grimm's like great granddaughters, something like that. Pride and Prejudice by Carol Howard and someone else. Prophecies of the Sisters by Michelle Zink. Rush. Rush the Breath of something. Sorry, it doesn't let me know in the full detail. By Maya Banks. Sign Language by Karen. I wanted to try to learn sign language so that way I could do it. Snow White and the Huntsman by Lily Blake. It was really good, by the way. The Man Within by Laura Lee, which is basically the Tempting the Beast #2. The Power of Six by Pittacus Lore, which is if you've heard of I Am Number 4, that's what this is. The Power of Six is a #2 of I Am Number 4, and it's by Pittacus Lore. I also have The Vampire Hunter's Daughter, Part 1 by Jennifer Moore. Wait, I'm gonna see who it's by. Jennifer Malone Wright. And that's all I have on my Nook. Basically, I just told you like all I have. I'm gonna turn this off. Like all I have in these two shelves. And oh no, wait. I have The Adventures Begin with a Wish. Oh no, whoa, The Children of the Lamp. Whatever that is. The something adventures. By P.B. Kerr. I've never read it. Haven't read it yet. I have Janet Ivanovich. 11 on Top. I've never read that one either. But yeah, those are all the books I have on these two shelves. That was in my throat. But that's all I have on these two shelves. Like I said, I'm gonna put in a description or in a link of Loot Crate in the description below, so that way you guys know what a Loot Crate is. I'm gonna put my Twitter below and my Facebook page below as well, so that way you guys can message me on Facebook or tweet me. You could follow me as well on Twitter. Just let me know what you want me to do next. I can do it. Alright? Like and subscribe, alright? And share. I'm doing my normal vlog as well. That's awesome on my phone. So I hope you guys enjoy it.